LinkedIn has been inspired by Clubhouse and is starting to introduce drop-in audio events. I'm going to show you how easy it is for you to prepare to leverage the power of drop-in audio events on LinkedIn to expand your network, get more connections, and ultimately grow your business. I'm going to show you some of the most effective things that you can do to get ready for these LinkedIn drop-in chat events. And better than that, you'll be able to use these things on any drop-in chat platform. And if you're new to my training, now would be a genius time to click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you get an alert every time I post a video about growing your business. And I'm so very grateful for the wonderful messages I get through direct message or in comments to videos like these. Thanks so much. Keep these messages coming in. I reply to every single one. Drop-in audio events have tremendous potential for you in growing your business. They give you the opportunity to spread your influence, to grow your network, and to find new leads for your business. So let's go through some of the things that you can start doing right now so that you're incredibly effective when LinkedIn releases their audio events. The very first thing is a little bit of speculation, but it's based on how LinkedIn has functioned in the past. You're going to want to watch for an application to be a part of the LinkedIn audio events. We saw this with LinkedIn Live over the past couple of years, where you had to apply to become a live creator on LinkedIn. So you're going to want to watch for an application or something that you're going to have to do, some action that you're going to have to take to become a part of these LinkedIn audio events. And once you find that you can participate in these drop-in audio events, it would be wise to let your connections know that you're going to be participating in these. Some of your connections are going to want to come into these events just to be with you and to hear the things that you have to say. Others are going to want to be a part of the same events as you. This is particularly powerful if you have prospects who are connected with you, who you want to get more exposure to, because they'll be in these same events with you, and that's a great opportunity to showcase your expertise. This next one's so important, I wanted to get it out early. It would be to your advantage to have some sort of pure value content that you're able to deliver to other members of the events that you participate in. This is something that we would call a lead magnet. A lead magnet is something that is of pure value that you can give out to people as you come across them, especially if they're good prospects for you, because it's going to demonstrate your expertise offline or outside of the platform. So how do you create a lead magnet that you can start using effectively in these audio events? Well, I can help you with that. I've created a swipe file that I would love for you to download and use as you're creating your lead magnets. It's called the Anatomy of a Lead Magnet, and it takes you through the 7 characteristics that every lead magnet must have if you're going to use that lead magnet to build your business. I'm going to put a link to that PDF right in the description for this video. All you have to do is follow that link and that guide is yours. All right, I have a quick question for you. Have you ever used drop-in audio events or drop-in audio chat on any other platform? Clubhouse is the one that we most associate with these drop-in events, but many other platforms, including Reddit and Twitter, have their own drop-in audio events. Let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear your experience with audio-only drop-in events. Okay, the next strategy I want to give you is a technical one. If you're going to be participating in audio-only events, these drop-in events on LinkedIn, it would be a good idea to have a really good microphone and a great set of headphones so that you hear everything that's going on, and when you speak, your voice comes through loud and clear. You don't have to spend a tremendous amount of money on these things. You can just hop onto Amazon and set your range of the prices that you'd like to pay, and then look at reviews and get something that fits your budget, but also has the reviews that are the most meaningful to you. Next, it would be to your advantage to understand the terms and conditions that go along with participating in LinkedIn's audio events. LinkedIn is probably going to record these things and keep them for their own use. So remember that when you're going into these things, as you're communicating and as you're presenting in these, they're going to be recorded by someone, and that recording is going to live on forever on a server somewhere. So it would be wise wise to understand what you're getting into before you get into these things. As you're participating in audio-only events, you're going to get to know people. You're going to expand your network. Part of expanding your network is making new connections on LinkedIn. Anytime you make a new connection, you have the opportunity to make an impression on that person. And the first impression they get from you on LinkedIn is with your profile. So as you're getting ready to participate in this new platform on LinkedIn, go to your profile and make sure your profile is optimized. Make sure you have a great banner, that your contact information is current, and that you have a call to action everywhere someone looks, so that when your new connections are visiting your profile, the opportunity for them to get with you and meet with you so that you can demonstrate that you can be of service to them is front and center, and you're very present with those prospects who are now becoming your connections. And a part of having a great LinkedIn profile and an optimized LinkedIn profile is having a great headshot. Take a real good look at the headshot that you're currently using and make sure that it represents you and it represents your business. Gone are the days where you can sit there on your phone on these headshots. We know you're not on a call when that picture was being taken. We know that you have a phone and we know that you take phone calls. There's no need to have it in your headshot. Let's just get a nice, clear headshot, something from the shoulders up with a nice smile on your face, so that people see you for who you are and you represent yourself and your business in the most accurate way possible. You're going to want to promote any event that you're participating in or any event that you're leading. And it's time to leverage the power of everything that LinkedIn offers you to promote these events. So you can use posts in your newsfeed for that. You can use LinkedIn publishing to promote these things. You can use a LinkedIn Live to promote these events. Use the array of services that LinkedIn has available to you to promote your events. It's not clear if LinkedIn is going to give everyone the ability to start their own events, but if you do have the opportunity to create your own events, I would recommend doing some research into the topics that your audience is most interested in and creating events that revolve around those topics, so that you bring people in who are great prospects and you're able to showcase your expertise in these events by answering the questions that they have the most. Now, if you're interested in learning about the questions that your prospects are asking, I have another training specifically on that topic. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave a link right in this video so that you can consume that training as well. And that way you know the exact questions that your prospects are asking. And when you create these events, you're creating events that are meaningful to the people who are most meaningful to you. It's very easy to predict that these audio-only events are going to be very popular, and there's going to be a lot of them. So to sift through all of that chaos and all the noise, you should find the content creators that you care about the most and put their events on your schedule. Put them into your calendar so that you know when they're happening. Subscribe to their channels or subscribe to their news feeds so that when they're publishing information about their events, you know about them so that you can attend them. Because being a part of these events is going to expand your visibility and expand your reach and grow your network. One of the ways that you're going to discover events that are important to you is when LinkedIn suggests events to you. One of the ways that LinkedIn is going to suggest events to you is based on your interests. So as you're optimizing your profile, make sure you scroll down and visit the interests section and you fill that section out completely. And as you're filling it out, be mindful to the type of events that you would like to participate in, and then fill out your interests so that LinkedIn shows you events related to those interests. And another way to find out about audio-only events that might be of interest to you is to join LinkedIn groups that are specifically related to those types of events. Again, LinkedIn is going to look at all of your characteristics and suggest events that might be meaningful to you. It's in LinkedIn's best interest to promote their own events or to promote these events. So if you make it easy for LinkedIn to promote the right events to you, you're always going to learn about the events that are most meaningful to you. Now, it's not clear if you're going to be allowed to search through all the members in these events, especially if you just have a free LinkedIn account. LinkedIn over the past couple of years has done a really good job at squeezing out the functionality of the free accounts and making you pay for a premium subscription in order to get that level of functionality. But when you're in these events, if you're able to search even at the free level and find other people in that event who might be meaningful connections to you, seek them out, send them a genuine connection request. Don't oversend connection requests, nobody wants that. But send a genuine connection request saying, hey, we were in this event together and I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. I'd welcome the opportunity to connect with you. That's a really great way to build your network with meaningful connections. And it's important to realize that if you host your own events, there are probably going to be people that come in there that give you a hard time. It's just the way the internet works. So I would recommend the strategic blocking of members. If they show up in your events and they start giving you a hard time, they start hassling you or they start critiquing you or whatever it is that annoys you, you have the freedom to block people on LinkedIn. You can block them and then they'll never see or have access to your events in the future, and they won't ruin your vibe as you are delivering in these events. And then finally, it would be a great idea to record your own events. LinkedIn is going to record them, and at some level, LinkedIn is going to give you the ability to record them, but you might also want to try recording them locally on your own computer so that you have an audio record of what happened in your event. A lot of times, things are going to come up, ideas are going to manifest, and you can't write down notes fast enough. Having a recording is going to help you with that. I'd even go so far as to say that you could take that recording and use a program to transcribe it so that you have a text version of the entire event that you can search through. A good tool for that is otter.ai, OTTER.ai, to do transcriptions. That's the one that I use. Now, it's important to have balance as we look at any new piece of technology, and I have been very publicly critical of drop-in audio events for one simple reason. If you're using drop-in audio events to grow your business, it means that you're spending time getting a result. That's what we call symmetric results. You're spending time to get a result, and that doesn't scale. That's a way to grow a business only to a certain point, but you can't grow it beyond that point. Why? Because you only have a certain number of hours in the day that you can do this, and if you're spending that time to get the result, you are limited by time to get your results. My preference is that you move towards asymmetry in your results and you're creating things that provide lasting value and lasting lead generation. These are things like video sales letters and lead magnets that I mentioned earlier. Now, there is balance. You can spend time in these events to expand your network, get more visibility, maybe meet an influencer, but be mindful of the time that you're spending in these and always ask yourself the question, could this time be better spent developing something that is going to give me evergreen results for a long period of time, as opposed to spending a half an hour to get one connection. All right, so I'm not bashing these audio-only events, but I am saying it would be wise to be mindful to the amount of time that you spend doing them, especially if you're looking to grow your business at scale. You know, I just mentioned using some of your time to create a lead magnet. I mentioned it earlier in this video. If you're interested in grabbing my free swipe file, The Anatomy of a Lead Magnet, so that you can see the 7 characteristics of a high converting lead magnet, just find the link in this video description and visit that link, and you can have that swipe file in just a matter of moments, so that when you're creating your lead magnet, you don't have to guess and you're creating something that is going to drive prospects to you. If you found value in this training today, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway was. I'd also be so grateful if you would subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications so that you can get more free training just like this. And while you were watching this, if you thought of someone that would benefit from hearing this training today, I'd be so grateful if you would share this video with them. And as we bring this training to a close, here's a link to that other training on how to find the exact questions that your most profitable prospects are asking. Go ahead, click on that thumbnail and watch that video right now, and I'll see you in the very next training.